What is up, everybody? Today we are ranking Angel's hero cards. I just played 4 games with him. I played him through Mansion Attack in all 4 aspects. Um, so, as a reminder, these rankings are based off those 4 games. I just got them, so they're first impressions, and they are my own opinion. So let's dive right into it. First, we're going to start with his hero form, his small one, Angel. That is going to be a 3 for me. It's 2/1/2. Angel of Life response. After you play an aerial event, draw 1 card. Limit once per phase. Very good stat line, I think. Attack's kind of low, but he has another side which increases that. Being able to draw a card is also very phenomenal. And basically, in his kit, you're always drawing aerial. So that's why that is. Moving on to his alter ego side. Alter ego is a 3. 3 recover, that's normal, but this is just like Ant-Man's. You get to heal 1 damage from him. Pretty simple, nothing too exciting. But I always love healing, so he's like a 4. And then we're going to be moving on to Archangel, which I actually put as a 2. A 0 thwart, 2 attack, 3 defense. Angel of Death response. After you play an aerial event, deal damage to an enemy equal to that event's printed cost. So you could do... So this is a very good card, but I do not like that. I don't like that at all. And I think that's why I played him really weird, because I really didn't want to deal with that. Especially when the threat max was 7. This was kind of rough. I had to think about it, about when I needed to actually flip to him. But this ability is also really strong, especially if you're playing one of his cards like Razor Dive. That's 6 damage. Plus this, it's 3 cost, so 9, and then you attack for 11. That's good. That's really good. This just scares me. That's why it's 2. Otherwise, it would probably be a 3 or 4. But I don't like this. But I can understand why they have this because of this ability. Alright, my headset died for a second there. Sorry, had to switch out the batteries. Okay, so yeah, that's why this is a 2. Moving on to Psylocke. Psylocke, I put as a 3. I actually really like her after really thinking about her. 3/1/1/3, that's not a very good stat line, especially for a 3, but her ability, hero response, after Psylocke attacks you, if you are an angel, you heal 1 damage from Psylocke, or Archangel, ready your hero, wild resource. So if you plan to keep her on the field, she is really strong, I think. But if you're just going to put her out there and then chump block with her, she's pretty poor. So it depends on how you really want to play with her. Like if you do a leadership deck, this is actually a pretty good hero to use sidekick on, I think, because she's going to constantly be out there either readying you or healing herself. That way she can stay out there longer. So very good card. I still think it's a 3, because it really depends on what you need her for. Moving on to Adaptive Plumage. Correct me if I'm wrong. That is going to be a 3 as well. 3 cost event. Thwart. If you are Angel, remove 3 threat from a scheme and confuse an enemy. Hero action. If you are Archangel, deal 4 damage to an enemy and stun it. Mental resource. I mainly used the Archangel ability. I didn't use this very often because I thought this was stronger. But really, this can be very good, especially if you're going to be stuck in Archangel. Like if you're Angel, play this, because then you want to flip to this for something else for some reason. Yeah, I like the picture too, how it changed from metals to actual feathers. That's nice. Aerial agility. Aerial agility I put as a 2. 1 cost event. Hero interrupt defense when an enemy attacks. If you are Angel, ignore each boost icon and each boost ability for this attack. Very good. Archangel, give your hero a tough status card and gain Retaliate 1 for this attack. Strength resource. Very good card for very cheap, but I never got to play it because I wanted to pay for other things. So maybe if I had some resource generators out there, I would have been able to play this more. But I felt playing Angel was very hard to get upgrades out there because I feel like his kit is full of events, so you want to play those events as fast as possible. Metamorphosis. What does that look like? That's that. So this is a 3. 2 cost event. Change form. Then, if you are Warren Worthington, draw 1 card. Angel, remove 2 threat from scheme. Archangel, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Strength resource. Now, I don't know if I would play this right, but I would play this card, do the effect, and then whatever form you're in, you could use the ability. Because you play the card, did its effect, and then after that, you could use the ability. You know, so you could deal 3 damage from here, use his ability for 2 extra damage, and then attack for that. It's 7 damage right there. I hope I'm playing that right. I think that's why it's a 3, because it's a very optimal on what you can do. But sometimes you don't get it exactly when you want it. So it's kind of a creepy picture. He's like ripping off his skin. Interesting. Alright, moving on to Natural Flight. Natural Flight is a 3. I think most of these are 3. 2 cost event. Remove 4 threat from scheme. If you are Angel, this threat ignores the crisis icon and patrol keyword. Very strong in that aspect. That's why it's a 3. But you have to be an Angel form to do it. Removing 4 threat is still pretty good. 2 for 4. Yeah, I've seen worse. It's an energy resource. Moving on to Razor Dive. Kind of going through this kind of fast. Razor Dive is actually a 4. I actually like this card very much. 3 cost event, deal 6 damage to an enemy. If you are Archangel, this attack gains Overkill and Piercing, so as long as you pair it up with Archangel, it's a very good card, especially for minions and villains with tough, or anything with tough, actually. So, very good card, especially to pair it off with Archangel's ability to deal damage to the per cost. So this could be like a 9 damage card right here. Moving on to Avian Anatomy. Hope I said that right. That is going to be a 3 as well. After you spend this card to pay for an aerial event, return that event to your hand after resolving its effects. I almost kept using this for a 2 resource when it's not. It's still a 1. But once you play it, you can get that aerial event back to your hand to use on a later turn. So very good if you're going to like half push and then push the next turn. Very good to do that. Or for thwarting, thwart again. You know, always good. Moving on to Worthington Industries. This is actually going to be a 2. It's a 1 cost support. Exhaust Worthington Industries. Shuffle 1 aerial card from your discard pile into your deck. If you are in an alter ego form, draw 1 card. Mental resource. It is a good card, but I feel like if you don't draw it right away, like at the start of the game and put it out, there's almost no point in doing it because I feel like you want to play his events more than like building him out. That's how Angel feels to me. Moving on to his last. Techno-Organic Wings. This is actually going to be a 4. I think it's a very good card. 3 cost upgrade. Exhaust Techno-Organic Wings. If you are Angel, ready your hero. Archangel will reduce the cost of next aerial event card you play from your hand this phase by 2 energy resource. Very good card. This is one of the upgrades you actually might want to put out there instead of playing event, just because it has this stuff. Actually, if you have this in an event, play Archangel, reduce it by 2. You can play this and an event almost. So yeah, very good card. Probably the only upgrade I can think that's worth of getting out there as soon as I can. Alright, so that was Angel's hero cards ranked. His overall total is going to be... Where is it? There it is. 7.5 out of 10. It was very hard for me to get the flow of him. I still don't know if I understand it. But he does have some good... Looking at his cards, just for a card thing, I think he has some very good cards. I feel like you need to play those events more than anything else. And I think he might be a rush hero in my opinion. But I'm sure other people have found other ways to play him, which is awesome about this game. Please let me know in the comments what you think of his hero pack, if what you would rank it out of 10, if you think some cards should be higher or cards should be lower. Along with that, please like and subscribe. All my socials are in the link below, and we will see you next time. Deuces.